Cody here. Just wanted to cover two topics going around in MMA currently, right now. First, there was a little controversy with the Penn and GSP fight. They're saying that GSP was a little lubed up with the Vaseline, other than his face. First, one guy, I didn't catch his name, was massaging him in the round one, into round two, and it seemed like he got Vaseline on his back. And Gray Jackson was also touching his back, and they say getting Vaseline on his back during round two and round three. And that, while I don't think that really would have mattered in the fight, that's kind of a problem, and we gotta watch that, and you gotta be careful what you do, to fighters before they go back into the fight, and that's a big no-no. So, I mean, as the sport evolves, you'll see people wising up to this, and you don't want to put that appearance of doubt out there to people. Really, GSP was never on his back in this fight, so I don't think it could have hurt him there. The only part where I could see where it could come against him is when Penn was going for rubber guard multiple times, and he could have scraped his heel, I think he did several times on his back, and could have hurt his chances for getting a triangle choke or or armbar or something. But pretty much it's minimal right now, and not a lot of talk about it, but I just wanted to put it out there that big no-no, and I don't think it would affect the outcome. But you leave doubt out there, and people never know, and people will always second guess it. It's like, well, maybe. Second, I wanted to talk about Tyle's latest, whatever the guy's name is. He's getting the chance to fight Anderson Silva now, and Anderson Silva has already spoken earlier and said, my career maybe not going on very much longer. I want to fight probably to 35, and he's 33 now, and I think someone I saw on Wikipedia, it said 18 months left. And the UFC for a certain point was supplying a good degree of fighters for someone who wants to go out with a bang and just cement a legacy all over the place. He was beating Dan Henderson, Rich Franklin. He was twice, and he was putting in the work to cement that legacy. And lately, though, I haven't liked the last few opponents. First, he went at 205, and he had to fight James Irvin, which does nothing for him at all. It just shows that we already knew. Everyone chose Anderson Silva over James Irvin because he's just that great of a 185er. Why couldn't he transition it to 205 and beat somebody? It's barely a gatekeeper in 205. Then they give him Patrick Cote. Patrick Cote had a lot of wins and stuff, but still, I don't buy it. I didn't buy him as a title, a contender. Good fighter. He went out there and gave it his best, but still. And now we got Lateless. I don't know. It just seems mediocre. They should try to. I would try to make Lateless fight again. Maybe make him fight Maya. Yeah, that'd be a good fight. Make him fight Maya or somebody. Someone to help build Lateless up, because what was his last win against Nate the Great, and that thing was filled with flaws, that whole fight. So yeah. While I'd say 185 lacks a lot of talent everywhere, and every organization, because people go to 170 or go to 205. UFC needs to find better fights to set up for Anderson Silva, or just not set up fights right now, because they got him with 6 fights left. They got him there. They could wait a little longer and get some real contenders going here, instead of just throwing them out there. Or go ahead and let him fight some more 205 fights. There are plenty of great fighters there. Then he could, win or lose, he could help his legacy, be cemented. Otherwise, he's just wasting his time beating these other guys. Or, for him personally, he's hurting his chances if he loses to some guy who doesn't have the name value of a Dan Henderson or Rich Franklin. If he goes out there and, you know, loses to a lateless or whatever. So yeah, that's a little rant there, but it sucks. I really feel for the guy because I want to see him fight the best, and he deserves the best. And you know, if he has already beaten all the best, and he has beaten a lot of good guys, let's build some guys up. Come on, let's make some new guys, give him some name value, and put him out there, and let Anderson do his thing. We'll see. That's what I want. So yeah, peace.